like to show you a really great card trick using two types of cards, a Dunkin' Donut gift card and a regular deck of cards. Now this Dunkin' Donut gift card is actually not a gift card. It's actually a Dunkin' Donut detective, and we'll get to that in a second. But for now, let's give the cards a good mix-up. Alright, and a few shuffles, and a cut. Alright, now, back to the Dunkin' Donut detective. We're going to select a card with the help of our detective. I'm just going to run it through just like that, and I want you to tell me when to stop. Stop. Alright, we'll slide the card in just like that. No funny moves, leave it peeking out. I'm going to square up the deck, and let's see what card our detective and you have stopped me on. There you can see the 10 of spades. Alright, so the 10 of spades, great choice. And that is the work of our detective. But he's not done yet, because we have a mystery on our hands. The 10 of spades, your selected card, is missing. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. The 10 of spades has completely disappeared from the deck. And if you can't see, stop the video, pause it, look through it, but I assure you it is gone. However, the detective, being such a great detective, is telling me that it's close. Mr. Dunkin' Donut detective tells me that the card is right underneath the cards. But I don't see it there. Oh, wait, what's that? He's telling me that it's underneath the cards because it's underneath the mat. And sure enough, a single card. The 10 of spades. And that is just another mystery solved for the Dunkin' Donuts detective. Alright, so to do this trick, you're going to need a deck of cards. You're going to need either double stick tape, that's what I use, regular tape, or glue. You're going to need a duplicate card. You're going to need either an empty gift card, that's what I'm using. I've got two here. Either an empty gift card, a voided credit card, or a business card. And it's a good idea to have two to have a duplicate. So, like I said, I have two of these Dunkin' Donut ones, so I use that. But if you have two maybe gift cards or two business cards, that's a great idea. And then you're going to need either scissors or a knife. So, as you can probably guess, you need to make a gimmick. So, let's go ahead and do that. You're going to use one of them, unless you only have one, then you're going to use that one, to make a gimmick. You're going to take your duplicate card, and you're going to cut about a fourth of it off from the bottom. Then you're going to cut about another fourth on the top, so you're left with this. A nice little corner piece, and that's all the cutting you need to do. Now you can take a piece of double stick tape, regular tape, or glue, and secure that on one of your cards. Just like this. You're going to want to put it on so it's just a little away from the top left corner, just like that. So once you have that, your gimmick's all set up, and you just need one final thing of preparation before you start the trick. You're going to take the card, the same card, 10 of spades you can see, and you're going to hide it. Because I'm on a mat, I like to use underneath that for hiding, but you can really hide this wherever. Get creative. You can put it anywhere. It's great. So you want those things, you want that in place, and now you can put all these things away. Alright, so now you're ready to go. You have your card hidden, and you can, if you're using two, I suggest you put the hidden one, the gimmick in your pocket. If you're only using one and you only have this, I suggest you put this in your wallet and take it out when I tell you to. But for now, I'm going to assume that you have two. So you're going to keep out the one that can be inspected. You're going to start off the trick by saying, I've got a great card trick to show you. I use two types of cards, a gift card as well as a deck of cards. But this isn't just a gift card, it's a detective. But before I do that, let me go ahead and shuffle my cards. Now at this point, I take the duplicate and I put it in my pocket and I switch it for my gimmick. But before I take it out, I actually do a couple of shuffles so the spectator thinks I have a reason to be going into my pocket. So now the cards are shuffled and I take out the card again, and this time I'm switching it, remember, for my gimmick. So now I say, my detective is going to help me pick a card. So I fan out the cards just like that, and I say, tell me when to stop. And they say stop anywhere. I just lift up one of the corners, stick it in just like that, square up the cards, making sure that they can't see the card. I flip it over, and I fan it out just like that, and you can see there's their card, the 10, and you want to make it look like it's just another card. You're going to take your left thumb, if you are a righty, and just put it over so they can't see the bottom of it, just like that. Great. So you say, alright, the 10 of spades is your card. You bring up the card so they face you, then you flip it over, and you push out the credit card. At this point, the 10 obviously isn't in the deck, so you can take this and you can put this off to the side, or you can leave it on actually. So why don't you just go ahead and leave it on. Then you say, alright, so you and the detective have picked out a card. However, the card isn't in there anymore, and that's quite a mystery, and you probably don't believe me, so let me show you. And then I flip over the cards just like this, and I show them that the 10 of spades is no longer in the deck. And I say, but because I have my detective, and because it's a Dunkin' Donuts card, I call it my Dunkin' Donuts detective, thumbs up for alliteration, I say, because I have my detective, we're able to solve this mystery. So I put and just then I put it away, and I say, he's going to tell me what to do. So he tells me that it's close. And as I put that away, I also square up the card so it doesn't look like I'm just putting that away, but I'm also getting ready to put this away. And you can actually put this away, and that'll make it less suspicious. And I say, he tells me it's close. And then basically I'm just going to get enough clues from my gift card detective to eventually be able to solve the mystery that the card is missing underneath the table. And I get the 10 of spades out. Now if I have a duplicate, I'll switch it one more time and show that the Dunkin' Donuts detective was able to find the card, and they can inspect everything in the deck because there is no gimmicks, because the one gimmick you have is now hidden, and because it's a duplicate, they will never suspect a thing. If you don't have the duplicate, I suggest that you put it in your wallet so they won't be able to check, and they might be suspicious, but it's less likely when you have two. So I suggest trying to get a second card. So that is the trick. It's a very cool trick, and it's very easy to make it your own and be creative with it. So yeah, that's the credit card pick trick. If you have any questions, just comment. I'll be happy to answer. And don't forget to check out Tags Magic on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching, guys.